So, Gardner's intelligences just range from your musical ability. So think of that. If it's a person who connects to sounds or has a sensitivity of sounds and rhythms, they are musically rhythmic. Did I say the right? Intelligent. Okay. Then there's people who use their body and or kinesthetics, and they control their gross motor muscles, and they use movements and things like that to help explain or describe things. It helps them to create things or to solve problems. Then there's these, let me see, extensional. Yeah, that was kind of a big word. Extensional intelligence. And those people ponder the big question, and they think about life and death and love and hate and peace and war. They try to solve big world problems in their mind. Then we have that intrapersonal intelligence, people who have high level of self-awareness and the ability evaluate their own strengths and weaknesses and feelings and emotions. And they reflect on the state of being. They make plans and they set goals and they manage their lives effectively. Then there's this naturalist intelligent people who love to be outside. They're one with the earth. They like to take their shoes off. I have a cousin who loves to walk in her bare feet and just bring her body to the ground. It's pretty amazing. But they have a fine distinction among plants and animals and the elements of nature. That's that naturalist intelligence. And then there's that because there's the intra. And now there's the interpersonal intelligence. And it's those people who love to be with people. They have this high interpersonal intelligence with people. They have this natural confidence. And I know a girl who's just like that. She loves to connect with people's feelings, their moods, and their needs. And they take leadership roles because they have that natural ability to facilitate an interaction and interact with groups. Then there's this logical, mathematical intelligence. And I have a couple kids, a husband and a kid who's definitely into that. And they have their ability to think abstractly and understand symbols and patterns, and they make connections between ideas and they solve problems, and they can analyze situations effectively, and they know how to ask insightful and pertinent questions. They're just logical and, mathematical. Then there's that verbal and linguistic intelligence. Those people who think in words, they rather use words instead of pictures and symbols. They enjoy learning, they enjoy working and playing, and they enjoy writing assignments. They're fast talking salespersons, or they're eloquent oratorical people. They're poets, they're actors, they demonstrate intelligence. Then there's that visual spatial intelligence. Those people who think in pictures. They visualize the world around them, and their place is easy and accurate. They are people who are visually impaired. People who are visually impaired still are able to understand this, and those people are understanding visually impaired people because they show them how to process the world through images and pictures. These are intelligences, and guess what? You all fit maybe under one, two, or possibly three of those different areas. Yeah, some of you are musical, and some of you are also mathematical, patterns. Guess what? There are patterns in music. So you might find yourself, stretching in several different areas of intellect. And it's okay. Well, I have these cool little cards that help you as a parent to show your child how to use their intelligence. And for you parents, not to look at it as less than, or one's intelligence to look less than another, because it's not. It's just the way we tick. It's the thing that turns our light bulb on. That's what it is. So if you have a child who's musical, here is something they can do. They can move to the music. You let them listen to a song and you let them use their body to sway, walk, hop, skip, along with the beat. That's just like the book I just wrote. That's Why I Dance, Layla's Praise. She has a way that she expresses herself to music. That's what you can do with one of your kids, okay? And then those kids who are visual, who are spatial, give them a puzzle, of the state of the United States or of another place, and let them put it together. That's the way they see the world. They see the world in puzzles that they can put together. This is visual. They're visual learners. They can see it and they can do it. Then you have your existential. I say that word, existential. Yeah, existential. Yeah. Existential. Do you know teachers need help too? Okay, I'm one of them. This is a person who loves poems and they love to talk about what things mean to them. What does love mean to me? What does this represent for me? You guys see I'm sweating. I just came back from exercising, but I had to share this with you. So let those people do what they do. They love to express what things mean to them. Then we have that bodily kinesthetic person, that person that makes up a short exercise routine or a dance routine. They like to do jumping jacks or toe touches, and they use those things to express what they're feeling and thinking. They practice their routine, especially when they need to wiggle. Let them wiggle it just a little bit. I'm just saying, some of those people, they thrive that way. And then we have that verbally linguistic one who they find riddles in their books, or in your classroom or in your house you have books and they make up riddles or jokes. Let them do it. Let them create them and try them out on you or a sibling or a friend. It's the way they think. It's the way they learn and grow. Then you have those logic and mathematical people, have them write down, have them listen to music and write down 20 words, or have them write down 20 words and create music with it. They can use that to help them to describe the type of music and so on. I mean, these are cool. They can even write down different musical instruments and things like that. Let them do it. They are musical. They are logical, and they put together patterns. Another one, that interpersonal person, where they choose a book that they really like, and then they write a review on it and they recommend it to a friend. Like they may say, my friend that loves this kind of stuff, this book would be good for them. That's what you want them to do. Guess what? You can gather those reviews and keep them, and then you have all types of mini reviews about different books you have in your house. Then the next one is the naturalist, that person who goes out and they listen to the mockingbirds, or they listen to the sounds of birds. The other day I was sitting in my living room, and every 30 seconds, the bird was making the same call. I'm like, he's speaking to the other bird. So those naturalists, they are good at listening to them. They can even copy those sounds and listen to the calls around them and see if they can determine what the birds are saying. Check it out, guys. This is all intelligence, and Gardner found them and picked them out. Now it's time for you to figure out a little bit more about yourself and your child. What intelligences do you have? Which way do you operate? What makes you tick? Find out that about your children, and it's going to be so much more easier to educate them. Thank you. This is Kim. I'm from Ommy'zWorld, and please reach out to me for all your homeschool needs. Have a great day.